Good morning and welcome to Yoga by Beka. If you want to do yoga this morning along with somebody, roll out your mat, get into something comfy, and start out in a cross-legged seated position. Take a moment to ground yourself into the earth, noticing the way you feel. Taking a silent internal inventory. Breathe deeply in and out. Close your eyes. Feel the mat underneath your legs, butt, and hips. Straighten your spine, sitting tall, letting the crown of your head reach higher towards the heavens. Your arms and shoulders relaxed and falling away from the ears. Breathe steadily in and out. Slowing down the breath. Maybe inhale for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue breathing in and out, focusing on slowing the breath down and bringing yourself back into your body. Slowly roll your neck first one way, then the other, and do whatever you need to do to become comfortable. Readjust your dog if you need to. Mabel says good morning, by the way. Try to close your mind and grab that deep peace that's within us all. Whether it's sitting still and focusing on the breath, petting your best friend, just take a moment to relax completely from the inside out. Raising your vibration, latching on to that inner urging for a higher peace of mind. Preparing yourself externally and internally for the day ahead of you. If you don't have a lot of time before your regular day starts, today we can take just a short time away for ourselves to do a bit of yoga. Bring your hands at heart center and dip your chin to the chest, elongating the back of your neck, giving it a good stretch. Then exhale and release the chin back into a neutral position. Lay and let your arms gently rest on the ground beside you, feeling an elongation down along your arms as you sit up as tall as possible. Slowly move your hands behind you, feeling a nice deep stretch in the backs of your arms, your neck. Your shoulder blades should be squeezing together, opening up the chest, stretching out the pectoral muscles. Swoop the arms in front of you, right over left, and do eagle arms. Take a deep breath in and reach your elbows and shoulders up towards the sky, getting a great stretch in your shoulders and arms and upper back. Breathing deeply in and deeply out. Waking up the upper body. Now switch arms left over right. Twist your arms together into eagle arms. Breathe deeply in and lift the elbows and shoulders up. Breathing in deep and exhaling, releasing softly back down. Unravel your arms, laying them on your knees. Wiggle out your fingers, waking them up. Swoop the arms up high into the sky. Prayer position, bring them back down to heart center. Transfer into tabletop position, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and do cat-cow. Scoop the belly down towards the floor and then pull the spine up to the ceiling, dipping the chin. Release and dip the belly down, lifting the chin, looking forward, opening up the shoulders and chest, getting your heart center towards the front. Then dip down, lifting the spine up towards the ceiling. Warming up the spine, slowly introducing movement. Breathing deeply in and deeply out, keeping that slow, controlled breath. Slowly, in a neutral tabletop position, do a few circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Just sort of warm up the wrists. And then when ready, tuck the toes under, walk the hands a few paces in front of you, and then slowly lift the knees, tuck the chin, and lift the hips up and back into our first downward facing dog of the day. Think about your form. The creases of your elbows, try to rotate them up towards the ceiling, externally rotating your shoulders down towards the mat. Pushing the chest a bit closer to the tops of your upper thighs. Spreading the fingers generously, feeling the mat underneath each finger and the base palm of your hand. Bend your knees, get up on your toes, and hop or float to the front of the mat into forward fold. Set your feet about hip width apart. You can bend your knees a bit. Lay your belly on the tops of your legs and play around with some motion, straightening the legs, maybe bending. Release your hands into ragdoll position, clasping the opposite elbows with your hands and letting your top part of your body become very heavy. Slowly bend the knees, curl up into mountain pose. Stay here for a moment, grounding your mind as well as your body. Feeling your feet connect to the earth, rooting down like a tree digs its roots into the earth. Breathe deeply in and deeply out, and just think of stability. Notice how you feel. Swoop the arms up high in the sky, hands in prayer position, and then swan dive down, forward fold. Breathe in and lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale, releasing back down into a forward fold. Pop back into plank position. Externally rotate those elbows and shoulders. Rock forward a little bit, and then bend those elbows and slowly with control lower down chaturanga. I apologize, I'm not totally in the frame of the camera, but you guys still can follow along pretty well without that. Transfer back into upward facing dog. Again, trying to put the creases of your elbows, your inner elbows, to kind of face forward if you can. Lift the right leg up into three-legged dog, trying to keep those hips squared off so you feel a deep stretch in your left hamstring. Lift up on your left toes and slowly, with control and thoughtfulness, pull that right knee in, hover a bit, and then step it down through your hands. Lift your arms up high in the sky. The left foot externally rotates into Warrior One. Then place your hands down. Go back into plank position. Rock forward slightly. Lower down chaturanga. Lift up into cobra. Release down. Push yourself into tabletop position. And then tuck the chin and roll back, lifting the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Lift the left foot up into three-legged dog, squaring off the hips to feel that deep stretch in the back of your right leg. Get up on the toes, bend your left knee, and then slowly, with control and thoughtfulness, pull that in and then step it down in between your hands. Externally rotate the right foot to point to the right side and lift your arms high in the sky with your chest facing forward into Warrior One position. Lower your hands down to the ground again. Transfer into high plank position. Slowly rock forward a tad and then bend those elbows. And slowly, with control, lower yourself down into chaturanga. Lift up into upward facing dog. And then tuck the chin and roll backwards, lifting the hips into downward facing dog. Breathing deeply in and out. Look under your right armpit and then look under your left armpit, getting a good stretch in the left and right sides of your lower back. Bend your knees, get on your toes, and hop to the front of your mat into forward fold. Stay in forward fold a few moments, hinging from the hips. Lift up halfway with a flat back, and then release back down into forward fold. Swoop the arms up, coming upright, standing tall. Hands in prayer position, bring them down to heart center. Step your feet close together, squeeze your feet together, your thighs together. Bring your arms up, overhead again, and then cactus out your arms, squeezing your shoulder blades together, puffing out the chest, pulling your heart center towards the front of the room. Release, hands back up above the head, prayer position, swan dive down into forward fold. Lift up halfway with a flat back, and then release back down into forward fold. Pop back into high plank position, chaturanga, lower down, lift up, upward facing dog. Tuck the chin and roll up and back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet slowly to meet your hands. Bend the knees and then slowly sit down in a seated position. Cross your legs or get comfortable however you may need to, what feels right for you. And let's end today's practice into some moments of silence and meditation. Notice what's changed inside of you. Notice the change in the energetic field around you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and that these few moments of yoga in the morning energized you, reset you, and recharged you. I hope that you'll like and subscribe and watch and do more yoga along with me as we go together through our yoga journey. Thank you so much and have a great day.